Have you ever met someone who was so attractive, charming, or confident that you instantly assume they must also be smart, kind, and trustworthy? Yeah, welcome to the halo effect, one of psychology's sneakiest tricks that fools us every single day. Now, the halo effect isn't about glowing angels or holy auras. It's about your brain taking one positive trait you notice in someone, like their looks, voice, or even how stylish their shoes are, and then assuming they have a whole basket of other positive traits. It's like meeting someone who makes a great first impression, and your brain says, well, if they can tie their tie that neatly, they probably also cure diseases on the weekend. The idea comes from psychologist Edward Thorndike back in 1920. He was studying how people evaluate others, and he found that when a person was rated highly on one trait, like physical appearance, they were also rated highly on totally unrelated traits like intelligence or leadership. In other words, one halo shines so brightly that it blinds us to the truth. And here's the wild part. It works the other way too. If someone has one negative trait that stands out, like being sloppy or grumpy, we suddenly assume they're also lazy, incompetent, or unfriendly. That's called the reverse halo or the horn effect. Basically, our brains can't help but paint people with one big brush. Think about job interviews. A candidate walks in dressed sharply, smiling confidently, and suddenly the interviewer thinks, wow, this person is definitely organized and brilliant. Never mind the fact that the person might have spent the last hour rehearsing that smile in the mirror while crying into their coffee. The opposite happens too. If a candidate walks in late or looking messy, the interviewer might automatically assume they're careless, even if they're a genius coder who can fix bugs in their sleep. Marketers and advertisers absolutely love the halo effect. That's why brands hire celebrities to endorse their products. If you see your favorite actor holding a soda can, you don't stop to ask if they've ever actually drunk it. Your brain just assumes the product must be cool, fun, or even healthier. It's why putting an attractive model in a car commercial makes people assume the car is faster, safer, or more valuable. Spoiler alert, the model isn't coming with the car, but here's the thing. We're not totally doomed by the halo effect. Just being aware of it can make you a sharper thinker. Next time you find yourself saying, I like this person, so they must also be good at everything, pause and ask yourself, am I judging the whole book by its shiny cover? Of course, it's not all bad news. The halo effect can actually be used for good. Teachers who expect the best from their students often see those students rise to the challenge. Leaders who believe in their team can inspire people to perform better. And honestly, who doesn't like a little boost from a well-timed compliment? Sometimes having someone believe in you, even unfairly, can push you to live up to that belief. Still, the key is balance. If we let the halo effect run wild, we risk putting the wrong people on pedestals and overlooking hidden talent. History is full of leaders who were charismatic and charming, but, well, let's just say they didn't exactly deserve the halos we gave them. So the next time you're impressed by someone, slow down. Notice the halo. Then ask yourself, what do I really know about this person? Because here's the truth. Nobody is all good or all bad. We're all a mix of strengths, flaws, quirks, and contradictions. That's what makes humans fascinating. And if you've ever worried that someone judged you unfairly based on a single trait, remember, it goes both ways. Sometimes your smile, your energy, or your confidence can open doors you didn't even realize were locked. At the end of the day, the halo effect reminds us of two things. One, our brains love shortcuts, even when they're wrong. And two, people are far more complex than the snap judgments we make about them. So, what's your halo? Maybe it's your humor, your style, or your kindness. Just don't let it trick people into thinking you can also sing karaoke well. Some illusions are better left untested. If this video gave you a little aha moment, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with a friend who thinks they're flawless. Spoiler, even halos have cracks.